Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
My name is Suzaane. I have a story to tell. I was torn from my baby boy, my child, and thrown into modern day slavery. My sexual human traffickers never wanted me to live long enough to tell what really happened to me. My father, God of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob had other plans. Awareness about human trafficking in America is so important. My name is Suzaane. I have a story to tell. I was torn from my baby boy, my child, and thrown into modern day slavery. My sexual human traffickers never wanted me to live long enough to tell what really happened to me. My father, God of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob had other plans. Awareness about human trafficking in America is so important.
Absolutely. Absolutely a wonderful statement to for this tonight's version of tonight's show. Suzaane Accardo, she provided me with those words, and Suno.com provided me with the singer and the instruments. I want to tell you what, folks. That software is well worth the $8 that I pay for it, and I certainly am not making enough use of it, and I only have myself to blame for that. I need to find more time in my life. I just don't got it. But on the screen right now is an image of Suzaane Accardo. She was a friend of is a friend of Jenn, the homeschooling mom Woodruff. Most recently, a friend of my own now. I'm getting to know her tonight, folks, at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Please join Jenn, the homeschooling mom Woodruff, myself, and our guest Suzaane Accardo. She is going to be talking about her horrific experience being trafficked in the sex trade. And Jenn is going to be doing the interviewing. She actually has questions, comments that she's going to put forth to Suzaane to carry on the conversation. I myself will be sitting back, just monitoring the comments, as well as making sure that nothing goes wrong with the audio, the video, and the internet. In the past, there was thoughts that those who trafficked her were coming after her, trying to find her. And when she was on uh, Jerry Michaels' broadcast a few months back on the American Rebellion, uh, she tried doing the interview, and he just had all kinds of problems interfering with the audio, the visual. Um, uh, Coming from nowhere. He had absolutely no idea what was going on. Up until that point, he's never had any problems with his connections. So it was thought that there are those who follow her, and anytime she tries to get out and uh, tell her story, um, that they try to interfere to prevent her voice from being heard. Okay, so tonight I have a different setup. Hopefully, mine is bigger, stronger, more powerful to avoid that. But we won't know until this evening at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, folks. I know the blurb that went out indicated. Let me just bring it up real quick. She had on there, get past all my genealogy stuff. Oh, I deleted it. Oh, okay. She had on my website, which is fine, all Rhodes Genealogy, as well as an email and so forth. But folks, I'm going to be broadcast over like 14 different. If they allow me, I'm going to send the transmission to like 14 different groups, all down in the South. It's got a different. A different area for her to get her story across. And the reason why I chose that is because first off, I'm known in those groups, but also because I know that the men in the South are very strong with protecting their women, and I'm thinking that this would be a very powerful message for them. But please, so when you come tonight at 7 o'clock p.m., look for the broadcasts on. And just so you know, there were some conversations about me having Colonel in front of my name on my Facebook profile, even though I'm not a real colonel as like in the United States federal military. It was a rank given to me as an honorum to be part of the Gray Ghosts of Carolina. So I have removed that, the COL in front of my name. So now is this going to be Randall Rhodes or All Rhodes Genealogy, as well as the other groups I'm going to be broadcasting into. So I'm going to do my best to get the message out to everyone as much as possible. I know Dave Globin, Boogie the Bull, is going to do his best to get them out to his groups. And also last night, I want to say thank you to Jerry Michaels for also, at the end of his broadcast, bringing up to the attention of his folks. Jenn Woodruff was on as a guest, and Chuck Cook as co-host. But Jerry did mention my name and mention the broadcast and the time and so forth. So I do appreciate that, because as much attention as we can get to this horrible, horrible sin that's in our country, the better off I think in the long run we're going to be. Suzaane, in fact, is right now watching my broadcast. This is a short blurb, Suzaane, just to get the word out, just like a little promo advertisement kind of thing. To let people know about about tonight and about the name change on my one page from Colonel Randall Rhodes to plain Randall Rhodes. I still hold the rank with the Carolina Gray Ghosts. I'm not going to give that up unless they kick me out. But there were some conversation, and I think just to be honoring those who I want to get the bigger audience, I did remove the COL from my name, but that has not been taken away from me. Just so you know, I was not demoted to private or something like that. I just on my own decided to remove it, just so those who were in the military might take offense that why does this guy have the name rank of colonel when he wasn't in the military up to that rank. I was a senior airman of the Air Force, was not far cry from colonel. So I did just do something about that last night, and this morning I made that change. So tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, folks. It's going to be on my face page. Randall Rhodes is going to be on all roads leading to Genealogy, as well as many other broadcasts. Just look for it; you'll find it. Look on it as Suzaane. Can you quick give me your face page again about the trafficking, and then I'll mention that as well. So I'm going to wait for Suzaane to. And folks, Suzanne's going to give me another stanza to the song. So as I get that, I'll be broadcasting that as well. I just love Suno. It does phenomenal work with very little bit that you do. I mean, I've seen commercials now where people can write an entire movie script with only a few words. Okay, so Suzaane said that her site is Modern Day Slavery, creating awareness about human trafficking in USA. So check out that page, please. And God, if you were a victim of sex trafficking, tonight's the broadcast. I think you should come to it. Be silent if you want to. Make your presence known. Make your comments known. If you want to become part of the show, let me know. I'll send you an invitation. But tonight, it's going to be an eye opener about modern day slavery, and I just think that you need to be here tonight. And also Tuesday next week, 7 o'clock p.m. Jenn Woodruff is going to be joining me again for slavery during the war between the North and the South. I have my own friend and client, Morris Myers. He is a second descendant to a slavery. But he's also a very strong proponent of the Confederacy, and he's going to tell his story as well. So be aware of that Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time on my page, Randall Rhodes, as well as all the Southern groups I'll be sending out to. I want everyone to be aware of that. I think you'll have a phenomenal, I shouldn't say phenomenal, a very uplifting broadcast about that. And it's sad to see that our own government, I believe, is behind the sex slave trade. And I know it's because that there are those within the congressional walls who are making a shitload of money, and they shouldn't be. They really, really shouldn't be. So before I go, I just love this so much. I'm going to play it one more time, just bring awareness to it. And then when this song ends, I will be bringing it to an end as well. So here we go.
My name is Suzaane. I have a story to tell. I was torn from my baby boy, my child, and thrown into modern day slavery. My sexual human traffickers never wanted me to live long enough to tell what really happened to me. My father, God of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob had other plans. Awareness about human trafficking in America is so important.
I don't know what it is, but I love the way that ends with that deep breath. It just adds to it. It really, truly does. And I want to play one more. This song is for next Tuesday. It is about slavery, and it is about. These are the words from Morris's second great grandfather.
The old war, I don't remember so much about it because I was so young. I was 10 years old at the beginning of the war. My parents were slaves, my father a Spaniard, my mother was French Creole. During the war, all the children had fear. I drove an old ox cart on which to pick up the dead soldiers and bury them. A battle took place about 40 miles from the plantation on a bluff near a large ditch. The old master was mean, made slaves lie on the ground and whipped them. I never saw him whip my father. He often whipped my mother. The slaves lived in little cabins. I was married on the 22nd May 1884 by a judge, and after the priest blessed the marriage, we were freed on July 4th. 1 year after the marriage, I left the big house and made a home for my own. I was blessed with many children, 11 boys and 5 girls.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, come on, folks. A computer made that. Wow. 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 $8, folks. You can't beat it. Oh my God. Anyways, look, folks, tonight, I'm just waiting for this screen to go away so you can see me again. Tonight, 7 o'clock p.m., Suzaane Accardo, Jenn Woodruff, and myself telling a very, very, very powerful story. Not story is the right word. Experience. Horrific experience that no woman or man should ever experience in this country, especially. And then next Tuesday, again, powerful story about slavery. 2 different kinds of slavery. Be here, please. And with that, I'm going to say, catch you later. Thank you, Suzaane, for being here.